ABC News national security and defense analyst Mick Mulroy joins me live now for more. Mick, what's the significance of Ukraine taking Lyman back from Russian control?
Well, Diane, it shows that the counteroffensive is still ongoing and it is making gains. That was significant. They're now on to the next key terrain, key village up in that area. Also, they've taken key villages on the Dnipro River in the south, which is also significant because if they can control all the way out to the Dnipro River, they control the waterways that go into Crimea, which are very key, obviously, to the presence of the Russian presence in Crimea. So this is really significant. And as General Petraeus said, there's no threats that can get them out of this. They have shown that they are not capable of fighting the Ukrainians in this manner.
Now, even the Russian Defense Ministry is admitting that Ukrainian forces have, quote, managed to drive a wedge deep into our defense. What do you make of that? And how can Ukrainian forces, can they keep this momentum going?
I think they can. Obviously, winter is coming and that can slow down progress, but that's the same for both sides of this equation. Obviously, the more that the United States and our NATO partners can provide the Ukrainians, that gives them the ability to really capitalize on these gains that they're making. So this recent request for longer range missiles should definitely be considered by the United States. That could have an effect, but the more they can gain before winter, the better. And it really puts President Putin in a difficult place because it is clear, even to his most loyal people that he has around him, it is clear that they're losing this fight in Ukraine.
Now, the UK Defense Ministry says that Russian officials are likely struggling to find officers and providing training for many of the reservists who have been called up as part of this new mobilization. How do you think that could affect how they perform on the battlefield?
Diane, it'll affect it substantially because the way they fight, only their officers and mostly senior officers make decisions. So they do not power down the decision making like we do in the West, where our junior officers and senior NCOs make critical decisions because that's how fast the modern battlefield works. So if they don't have the officers and these individuals are likely not only untrained but very unmotivated, this is not going to help them at all in Ukraine. It is going to be a waste of effort, and it's really going to degrade his support in Russia with the Russian people.
Now, former CIA Chief David Petraeus said Sunday on This Week that Putin has put himself in an irreversible situation, that he's losing this war despite significant but desperate recent moves. Do you agree with that assessment?
I do. I think Director Petraeus, General Petraeus, was spot on. That's obviously one of the reasons why people are concerned about this almost constant threat of a nuclear retaliation by Russia. I don't think that's high, but I do think it's growing because of what you just said. Putin is losing this war. The people that support Putin realize that Putin is losing this war, and it's going to put some significant pressure on him. Hopefully he won't elect to take that step because it will be very counterproductive for him, and the United States will undoubtedly respond with a significant strike.
All right, Mick Mulroy, we appreciate the analysis as always. Thanks, Mick.
Thanks, Diane.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.